I'm a community outreach worker for the Staff Ed Department of U of I Extension. We are here today at our U of I Extension building in Macon County with our Crossing Healthcare Dietitians, Allison and Amy.
Hey. Thanks, Marissa, for having us here. Like she said, my name's Allison. I'm a registered dietitian with Crossing Healthcare, and the reason why we're all in the same room is because we are better together than we are apart. And just the example of that is our Growing Together grant that we've been doing. This is our second year, so it started in 2021, and we're again extending that for 2022. The Growing Together grant was really put in place so that community gardens could have outreach to individuals with food insecurity. When we take a look at Feeding America, what we quickly realized from that study in 2021 was that during the pandemic, the food insecurity rate in Macon County actually went up over 14%. Just 2 years prior to that, it was a little over 12%. So we wanted to be a part of the solution with our prescription produce program and include our patients that stated that they were a little food insecure and be able to then put them within the prescription produce program, which allows them to get fresh produce for up to 21 weeks in the summer with recipes that are designed by our registered dietitians on staff, and we're seeing great success from that.
My name is Amy, and I'm a dietitian here at Crossing Healthcare. Not only is it very important that we have this garden program to help increase the access of produce to our patients, but it's very important to provide them that education so they know what to do with the produce. So that's why we are all here together, so we can share our tips that we use in the kitchen, so that maybe you guys can use in your own kitchen after listening to this video.
So how do we know what produce is the right produce at the store and which ones are the right ones to choose when we're picking from the garden? When looking for vegetables, you want to choose produce that is firm to the touch with unwrinkled skin, that's bright in color, vivid in color, and has kind of an earthy smell to it as well. You want to be able to smell that produce even if you're just picking it up. You want to avoid produce with shriveled skin that's kind of getting soft or mushy and that is starting to have brown or black spots. When choosing spinach or leafy greens like lettuce and spinach, you want to make sure that you're choosing produce with bright green crispy leaves and avoid yellow or wilting leaves as well. When purchasing fruit, we want to make sure that we're kind of following the same rules as vegetables: firm to the touch, bright in color, avoid soft or mushy spots or brown coloring. Amy will show you that if you do have produce that has a few small brown or black spots, she's going to show you how to cut those away and be able to preserve that produce. If you have berries that are being bought in containers, make sure to check for crushed or spoiled berries on the bottom of that container. Blueberries that have a white sheen is actually natural and proves that they're actually good berries. Cherries, when you pick them, if you pick them or choose them at the store, cherries, keep in mind that cherries that have the stem still intact keep a longer shelf life than the ones without. Choose produce in its simplest form. So pre-washed, pre-cut, pre-seasoned produce is going to cost more, and it's also going to have higher calories, higher in fats, and higher in sodium. So you want to make sure that you are able to take that produce and take it home and do what you want to it and not have all of that added extra thing, all those added extra ingredients.
So using these tips, you'll be able to choose produce that will keep you healthy and healthy.
Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you guys come out and visit the Crossing Healthcare Garden Market every Friday, 10 to 1.
Eat, move, save.